Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So today I'm also going to do some corn. Now I just buy bags of bulk corn, but then I take the time and I dump it out on a sheet on the back of my truck, sift through real quick for any pieces that don't look appealing to me, and I shift it once or twice. The whole bag of corn takes, a whole 50-pound bag of corn takes me 10 minutes total to do that. And there's a little bit of a breeze, and so I plop it up in the air and let some of the corn dust and any lightweight chaff material goes away in the breeze. So what I'm left with in the bucket after I dump it out and sort it is what it looks like great corn to me. It's perfect for cornmeal. I've done it many times, and there's there's lots of things, parboiled corn, and you can feed things with it. You can eat it. It's just a really versatile thing to have around. And so here's the picture of how much out of a whole bag of corn that I sorted through. So you can see that's not very much, and I'm pretty picky. And so the rest of the corn looks really good. And I've already, well, you can see all the corn dust on my hands. The worst part for me is, you know, I sanitize my hands and then I stand there like a surgeon and I let them air dry before I mess with the corn. And I don't have to, but, and all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it in 1 gallon Mylars. Let me show you those. So here is the Mylar packages that we get, and this particular one had the zipper seal here, so you heat seal it above it. And I wanted to show you, but so just a gallon bag. I know there's people, well, how come you're not using 5 gallons? So I get a kit, and in the kit it comes with labels, which I don't use. I use a marker to write on them. So that comes with 60 gallon bags, 60 labels, and then 60 oxygen absorbers for the 1 gallon bags. Now, I only did 8 of these bags so far with the corn. And so even though these packages are vacuum sealed packages, there's a few loose ones in the top. And so I just want to put them in there. I'm going to use them in a little while, but that's my attempt to keep them fresh. So, and this is one of the bags. Now this one I have not vacuum sealed yet, so I'll show you the contents in this one. And so, and I just vacuum seal them. Of course, this one has a little more in it, and I just use a straight iron, you know, and it clamps and zip across the top. And so this one is vacuum sealed with an oxygen absorber. I do not, or I have stopped using my vacuum, because I have, I mean, there's a way you can vacuum seal Mylar, but if I'm going to put oxygen absorbers, I have stopped doing that, because the oxygen absorber takes the oxygen out of that package, so that, here, so even though I didn't squeeze all the air out, there's a little bit in there. Even though I didn't squeeze all of the oxygen out, once you put this in there and it takes away that oxygen, it scrubs that oxygen out, the majority of what's left is nitrogen. Nitrogen makes, we nitrogen pack food to help preserve it longer. And so I'm using nitrogen as my friend. So what do you guys think about doing things in smaller Mylar instead of big buckets? I'm still going to put these in either a square tote or in buckets. I lose a little bit of room. I understand that these, I'm losing some storage space, but I think the benefit to use is important. Instead of having to crack a big 5-gallon 5-gallon Mylar bag to get some out, I can just take and this is, out of that 50-pound sack, I got, they weren't completely packed, so it's hard to say. I haven't weighed them yet. I'll weigh them before I write on them, but so I got about, probably if I packed them a little bit tighter, I would have gotten 5 or 6, probably 6. So it works out about the same corn per gallon as it does for 50-pound sack is about 35, 38 pounds of corn in a 5-gallon bucket. So it's pretty similar. Anyway, let me know down below if you think I'm full of crap, or you have a better way to do it, or more information, or what you think. And as always, let's get ready.